Good morning. This is KELOLAND on the go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your Sunday. We also have a boredom busters coming up, but first, our top story. A 33-year-old man from Summit, South Dakota has died in a weekend rollover in Grant County. According to the Department of Public Safety, he lost control of his car southeast of Ortley early Saturday afternoon. He went partway into the ditch, then overcorrected and rolled. Authorities say he was not wearing a seatbelt and was thrown from the car. He died at the scene. Our warming temperatures are adding to the danger of thin ice on South Dakota lakes. The Day County Sheriff's Office says they responded to 4 vehicles going through the ice last week. Everyone who fell in was safely rescued, but authorities are reminding everyone to drive carefully and avoid heaves and islands if you're unsure of how thick that ice is. Well, you may spot some smoke in the sky on the east side of Sioux Falls tomorrow. That's because warmer or weather permitting, Sioux Falls Fire Rescue will conduct controlled burns on 2 debris piles on city property near Rice Street and Veterans Parkway. Fire crews will remain on the scene throughout the day. Drivers need to use caution in that area because the smoke could lessen visibility at times. Members of First Lutheran Church in Mitchell are preparing for Valentine's Day while helping students in their congregation with college expenses. Members have been making heart-shaped cookies and other baked goods as part of their annual fundraiser. The proceeds will provide scholarship for church members, including Augustana freshman Carson Ferry.
It meant so much because, going to school and stuff, obviously you're trying to figure out finances and then do schoolwork on top of it. So to receive it just kind of alleviated some of the stress of trying to do it all on my own.
The fundraiser began in 2016 when the congregation raised $300. It's grown since then. Last year, the church raised nearly $5,000. Let's take our first look at the forecast now with meteorologist Adam Rutt in the Storm Center. Good morning, Adam.
Good morning, Perry, and good morning, everybody. It's a quiet start to your Sunday. That's going to really stay that way as we head through the entirety of the afternoon, but we are going to warm up quite nicely, especially considering that we are in the upper teens in portions of eastern KELOLAND to start, but out west, you're already off to the races as you run up the thermometer. We'll start with a view from our thawing Falls Park, 21 this morning with not much of a breeze at the airport, so enjoy the start to the day if you can. Meanwhile, for Aberdeen, more cloud cover, but it's still been quiet all the same. 31 with a north wind at 10 miles per hour up that way. For Pierre, 30 with sunshine and a west wind at 10 miles per hour. And Rapid City has really been putting on a show. Look at that beautiful sunrise out there. 38 west wind at 6 miles per hour. We are already in the 40s towards Spearfish at 43, 39 for Faith, 38 Buffalo, 36 in Pine Ridge, but temperatures do fall off a bit the farther east you go. 27 for Valentine, 34 Winter, 29 Mitchell, Yankton, and Huron, 20 Marshall and Worthington. With not much of a breeze to speak of, really the wind is not going to be a big concern for a little while, but for what it's worth, it's out of the west in many locations outside of areas near and east of I-29 at 5 to 10 miles per hour. We do have a few things to talk about in the 7-day forecast, including at least one challenge at a record high in the short term. More on that coming up.
All right, thank you very much, Adam. Well, it turns out people in Watertown could have been living in a community by a slightly different name. The Cottington County Heritage Museum tells the story of the events that led up to Watertown becoming the 5th most populous city in South Dakota. That includes how Watertown got its name. The final decision was more fluid than people may realize.
They were going to name the town Waterville because of the lakes, and then the Kemp brothers, who were from Watertown, New York, said, Waterville's nice, but what about maybe Watertown?
In tonight's Eye on KELOLAND, you'll learn more about the hardships early homesteaders faced coming to Watertown, as well as a city hall that also doubled as a jail. Be sure to watch tonight at 10. It is adaptive ski weekend at Great Bear Ski Valley. People with disabilities are able to hit the slopes at Great Bear with the help of special equipment and volunteer guides.
The independence comes from having the volunteers come out here and give you the minimum amount or the maximum amount of assistance. So it means freedom and independence, and that's really where most of us are trying to either get back to or get up to.
Adaptive Ski Weekend wraps up today. Great Bear is open today for skiing and snowboarding from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. tubing hours are 9 to 4:30. A rail jam competition starts at 1 o'clock. It costs $10 to enter. The Dakota Territory Gun Collectors Association Gun Show wraps up at Aberdeen's Dakota Event Center. The hours are 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Admission is $10. Ages 15 and under are free. Super Bowl football widows will want to check out Fiber Fun at the Old Courthouse Museum in downtown Sioux Falls. Everyone interested in knitting, crocheting, and needlework is invited to work on projects from 1 to 4 p.m. Lace up a pair of skates at Jacobson Plaza in downtown Sioux Falls. The ice ribbon is open from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Admission is $5. Skate rentals are $3. You can also try your hand at curling in the grass next to the ice ribbon. Adam?
Oh, we are going to have to keep an eye on not just the ice at Jacobson Plaza, but the ice on all of our local ponds and lakes, as all this warmth is really going to eat away at what we have there. And that being said, though, if you have any outdoor plans today, yeah, you are good to go. Not much of anything going on beyond a few bits of cloud cover that come and go now and again, and that's going to really be just about all she wrote. And not just for KELOLAND, but for a decent portion of the continental United States. Outside of snow toward Ohio and then rain up in the Pacific Northwest and Northern California, that's really just about it. We do have a little warm front that's trying to make itself known in North Dakota, trying to make its way into portions of north central South Dakota, but that's really just about it. We don't have much of anything going on in terms of active weather beyond a few small exceptions in the short term, and you're going to see that come around as we go into Monday. We'll get a few isolated rain showers near and north of Highway 212, then some rain and snow showers along the Wyoming and Montana borders, but that's really going to be just about it there. Afterward, we really just can skip through Tuesday. Not much of anything going on, at least for the Tuesday outlook, but we're going to zoom out and change our perspective a little bit because we do at least have some stuff to watch in the late week outlook. And this is especially going to be Wednesday night and the Thursday. Watch as we have a little disturbance that comes in. Rain at first, then a rain snow shower chance, even just some outright snow showers as this comes in overnight into early Thursday with temperatures near and below freezing. So we'll keep a close eye on that. That gets on out of here. Then Friday and Saturday are mainly quiet, though a few long-range outlooks do try to bring in at least a couple of rain and snow showers by that point. But we'll watch that. It's subject to change, but we'll leave a mention for the time being. Today, though, we could challenge a couple of record highs out in western portions of South Dakota. Temperatures in the 60s to near 70 degrees. We're doing pretty well, though, to the east, 40s and 50s, low to mid 50s at that for portions of southeastern KELOLAND. Overnight lows tonight dropping into the upper 20s to mid 30s with increasing cloudiness. We do have that low end isolated rain shower chance, again, near and north of Highway 212, and then western South Dakota getting in on some rain and snow showers. Temperatures take a decent step backward out west into the 40s and 50s. We'll match that to the east, but the difference, though, is we could actually challenge a couple of record highs tomorrow, including in Sioux Falls. If you're keeping score at home, there are the records that we're going to be keeping an eye on, including Sioux Falls and Huron at 58, Marshall with a record high of 52, Worthington 55, Brookings 59, Yankton 63. All of those very, very obtainable. As we take a look at the 7-day forecast. After Monday, we don't get as high on the thermometer, but we're still in the 40s. That's still around 15 degrees above average for this time of year. A couple of rain and snow showers overnight. Some snow showers possible Wednesday night into Thursday. And then we have a rain snow chance Friday into Saturday that we'll watch. For Aberdeen, another isolated shower chance on Monday, then a few rain and snow showers Wednesday night into Thursday. Valentine's Day, again, we'll have that chance for a few rain and snow showers for now, but by the evening update, that is subject to change. For what it's worth, we have highs in the 40s and 50s from start to finish out that way. For Pierre, 61 today, 50 Monday and Tuesday, 40s after that with some rain and snow showers Wednesday and Thursday, and for now, Valentine's Day. And for Rapid City, 66 today, getting to 48 for the day on Monday with a couple of rain showers in tow. Rain and snow shower chances Wednesday and Thursday, especially given the timing of that little system. We'll stay in the low 50s as we head toward the weekend. Have a great day, everybody. For more on your local news, weather, and sports, you can always head on over to KELOLAND.com.